Hey guys, so I am so excited about this week-long party is what I'm gonna call it. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple days and I'm going to show you step by step my makeup routine, why I use Clean Beauty, and then also some of my favorite products. So for day one, I'm going to be starting with the basics, and that is gonna be the foundation upon which our makeup is built. So first of all, I'm gonna be using primer. Primer, I really like it to just it's used to smooth, prep, and blur your skin for your makeup. It's not something I would say is a necessity. I really like to use it just because it helps my makeup go on a lot easier, but it's definitely not a necessity. So what I do is it's just a gel that I just put a little bit on my finger and then I rub it all over my face. Okay, so now that I have my primer on, I'm going to be doing concealer, and I actually always do that before I do my foundation. So I'm going to be showing you two different options. So first of all, I'm going to be showing you how I apply my pink concealer. So this is kind of scary for some people because it's pretty bright, but what I do is I put it underneath my eye. Now, doesn't that look a little scary? I know. And then also I put a little bit up here. Now the point of this is to really brighten underneath your eye. The pink concealer actually helps to mask signs of fatigue and just brighten under your eye. So then what I'm doing is I'm taking my beauty sponge and I'm just dabbing it all along my eye. Now, you can trust me when I say once you're done with this, you're gonna feel like you look really weird because your eyes are like really bright and you can still kind of see the concealer. But trust me, we will take care of that as we add more makeup. So this is a process. It's not just I added my concealer, I'm good to go. Okay, so if you can see, my face looks a little bit weird. Next up, I'm gonna be showing you how I use my medium beige concealer. So you can do the same thing with this one. You can go underneath your eye and that'll just help lighten it. It won't as much brighten, just more kind of make it a little bit lighter. But what I'm gonna be doing is using this to cover my red spots. So as you can see, I have two down there, so I just do that. Dab it up a little bit, get my beauty sponge, which is wet or damp, I should say, and just tap it. And it really presses it in and just makes those not quite as noticeable. Now for foundation, I have three different options. So first of all, we have our mineral foundation, which I do not have along today. So unfortunately I can't show you guys that, but I really like that. It just gives a very sheer look, just a very simple makeup look. So I really do like that, but recently I have actually been doing something different. So this is our liquid foundation and I really like it, but right now this shade is just a touch too dark for me, and this is the lightest shade I have right now. So I have been doing something called a tinted moisturizer. Lemongrass used to have it, but the formula wasn't quite working right, so they are taking it out at the moment and hopefully coming back with it. But until then, I make my own. So what I do is I take my liquid foundation, I do a squirt on my arm here, then I take my favorite face lotion, which we talked about when we talked about skincare, and I just do like a dab or two. You can do however much. Now what I really like about this is it lightens the color of your foundation, and it also adds those skincare, like those skin loving ingredients into your makeup routine. So I feel like my skin has done a lot better since doing this tinted moisturizer, and I think it's because I'm not just like putting makeup all over my face, I'm also putting in this skincare, and I think that really helps my my face. Makes it a little bit of a lighter wear, and yeah. Now I'm looking into my camera, so excuse me if I'm not actually looking directly straight. I'm gonna take this brush here. This is my favorite foundation brush, and I'm just gonna work it in circles here. As you can see, it just gives a very even color. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and apply the same concept, and I'm gonna do it on my neck a little bit, just because right now my face is quite a bit darker than my neck and it looks a little weird. So I always like to put makeup on my neck as well, just a little bit of foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. All right guys, so I went ahead and I just applied a little bit to my neck just to make them a little bit more of the same color. So foundation, I really like it because for me, my face is very light and very sensitive to color. So my face like turns, my cheeks turn pink really easily, especially if I go outside and it's really warm. So foundation helps to really just give an all over even color. But our faces were also not designed just to be one color. Our face was designed to have dimension to it. And so in tomorrow's video, I'm going to show you guys how to apply those using blush and bronzer. So make sure to come back for that. Make sure to check out the special for today, which is actually 20% off your order if you add a foundation. So whether that's buying just just a simple foundation or whether you want to do the tinted moisturizer, you will get 20% off your whole order. So all you have to do is message me and I will help you get that discount.